having had that wonderful opportunity to go to the Holy Land, I got some different images that really helped me with the scriptures. Today is one of them. I kind of imagined it as being very rocky over there, and I was right. And the old towns were all built with rocks. And I can only imagine, if you picture this, if you lived in those days in a little town, and the only gates you have are stones built on top of each other. And of course, when are you going to get attacked? At night. That's when other tribes or thieves would try to break in. And what they would do is they would put up a gate and have all the whole city, small town, I should say, with stone gates. And then inside the main gate, they would have two little spaces for two watchmen to camp out at night. And their job was to be the sentinel, the watchman. They needed to look. Why? Because you might have some bow and arrows, you might have a sword or two, you might only have rocks to defend the town. So you need to call out to everybody, right? So if those two guys fell asleep, the whole town's in trouble. Well, Ezekiel today hears from God, I've made you watchmen for the whole country of Israel. When you hear me say anything, you must warn them for me. And if I tell the wicked one, the sinner, you're going to die, and you do not speak out to dissuade the wicked man's going to die for his guilt. But I'm going to hold you responsible for his death. I would say, God, could you find another watchman, please? I'm not confrontational. Well, guess what? We all are the watchmen. Did you hear the gospel today? One of the spiritual works of mercy, we hear about the corporal works of mercy. Corporal meaning body. Feed the hungry, give drink, shelter the homeless, clothe the naked, care for the sick, visit the one who's in prison. But there's spiritual works of mercy too. Teach the ignorant, pray for the sinner, pray for the deceased, and admonish the sinner. So, I've prayed about this because there's so many different ways to look at it. Admonish the sinner. That is very difficult. Because in our culture today, if someone corrects us, or when we correct anybody else, there's two problems. The first is, when anybody says anything even about our behavior, we say, don't judge me, right? Secondly, usually we're not correcting somebody because they've actually sinned. They've simply done something we don't like. And when somebody confronts us, it's usually something you just don't like. It's just, I do it different than you. It's not usually what offends God. So, I've prayed and I asked God, what is it? What little word do you want us to take from this today? And I I think this is what it is. If I'm going to be a good watchman for those you put in my care, oh God, friends, brothers, sisters, relatives, parishioners, fellow parishioners, fellow people who work with us, people that we know in our different associations, it has to begin first with number one. The watchman I need to be first of all is a watchman for myself. A great mystic named St. John the Cross, he was a Carmelite. He compared our sinfulness that often holds us down to like the little dust particles you see in the air when the light shines through the window. And what we need to do is invite that light to come through so that we can see, where is it that my own, like we pray in the prayer, thoughts, words, actions, or lack of action is actually unpleasing to God. Because usually we're very concerned about what's pleasing others or what's pleasing ourselves. What's actually displeasing to God? Where am I actually not loving in any relationship I have directly with God, the relationship with myself, the relationship with other people? Where am I actually acting in a way that is like this? So often, a person will be unhappy with another person and how they are behaving, but they're really just jealous. They're jealous because that person's getting more attention. So often, a person will feel like they're being treated unfairly. Not being treated unfairly at all. It's just not getting what we want. So often, prideful thoughts will go through, especially if someone else is getting praised. And there's prideful thoughts that are there. So the question is, how do we be good watchmen? Well, I learned this when I was a child, to do an examination of conscience, especially at night. How many remember that? You? You know what that is? An examination of conscience means I look through the day. Really, it was intended, first of all, look at all the blessings I got today. And thank God for that. Look at all the ways I've been able to serve God today, and I've done well by His help. And thank God for that. But then also look at all the times during the day that I have missed God knocking on the door. You know, I really didn't need to say that about so-and-so today. I could have taken more time for prayer, but I'm agitated and in a rush. I'm staying busy with things I don't need to be busy with, you know, and it goes on. You know, I really didn't need to eat that second helping. Right? I shouldn't have done that when I was driving. I mean, why can't I listen to the person's opinion about the other side of the political spectrum? That's a tough one. You've got to get good at the examination. I would wait on that one until after November 3rd. You know, and it's humorous, but truly, when I practice being a watchman, to myself first, sometimes it is embarrassing. You get better and better at seeing, wow, I'm still like a little 3-year-old about this or that, you know? But I know that's displeasing you, so please, and sometimes actions or avoidance of what I should do, it just comes so out of hand, God, that I need not only to be forgiven, I need power, spiritual power, to do just a little bit better tomorrow. So I have to ask your help. Then I can be really concerned for my brother and sister when it seems like the actions they are doing or what they are avoiding is displeasing God, not me. Because honestly, we're usually excusing people when they go against what God would want. And we're usually hard on people when they go against what we would want. It has to start though, I really believe, that little word, that little insight I believe tonight is this. It has to start with me getting better at being a watchman for what's inside. Then it'll flow to the people we love more, where we can have a gentle conversation with the ones that we love, because, it says the guilty one will die. Not because God killed them physically. The guilty one will die because sin is death. God forbid that we are totally turned off from God. Deadly sin. That's hell. If I really love somebody, I want them to be pleasing to God. So I'm telling them not because something bothers me. I'm telling them because I want them to be saved. I want them to be one with love itself, with God. So practicing starting with me is very important. So dear God, with Ezekiel, whether we like it or not, make us good watchmen, first for ourselves, and then for our